Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 131.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released July 23rd, 2014, beginning alphabetically with All-Star Western number 33. Someone's been living Jonah's life while he's been gone and ruining his good name. Now he aims to find out who this imposter is, but is Hex the hunter or the prey? Next we have Aquaman number 33, with threat after threat, including the arrival of the deadly Chimera, demanding Arthur's attention. It's fallen to Mara to hold Atlantis together, even if most of the city wants her dead. The conspirators hiding in the shadows of the city's darkest reaches can't hide forever, but can Mara get to them before Atlantis comes apart? We've also got Batman number 33. It's been one hell of a year in Gotham City, and it all comes down to this: Batman versus the Riddler. Gotham City and the Dark Knight will never be the same. Don't miss this special extra-sized finale of Zero Year. Next we have Batman 66 number 13. A new hit TV show based on Batman's crime-fighting exploits is on the air, but it hardly meets with the Caped Crusaders' approval, and the show's producer has more in mind than just high ratings. A set visit from Batman and Robin reveals the producer's true agenda and puts all the action behind the cameras in this story by guest writer Gabriel Soria. We've also got Batman and Robin number 33, Robin Rises. Picking up right where this month's Robin Rises Omega left off, it's Batman versus the Justice League as the Dark Knight decides to follow the Chaos Shard back to its source, Apocalypse. Next we have Batman Beyond Universe number 12, as Lord Superman stands on the edge of triumph against a physically and emotionally exhausted Justice League. Terry McGinnis returns from the Justice Lord's world armed with a secret weapon. Don't miss this stunning conclusion of Justice Lords Beyond. We've also got Batman Eternal number 16. Red Robin is out to solve the mystery of the nanovirus spreading among Gotham City's poorest, but Harper Row isn't going to let him do it alone. Can Batwing escape the clutches of the Joker's daughter? Next we have Catwoman number 33. Race of Thieves speeds to the finish line in this final chapter. Selina is tested as she tries to compete in the race while she works for the GCPD. We've also got Dead Boy Detectives number 7. The ashes of St. Hilarions have barely settled before the tabloids start a witch hunt against Pyro Brainiac Crystal Palace in the first chapter of the new story, Ghost Snow. Charles Rowland and Edwin Payne spirit their new friend away from London and accept the invitation from Charles' long-lost sister, Clementine, to visit her and her science-boffin daughter, Miranda, deep in a weird and wild East Anglia. Next we have Detective Comics number 27, Special Edition. In celebration of Batman's 75th anniversary, DC Entertainment is partnering with thousands of comic book retailers and bookstores across the nation to celebrate Batman Day on Wednesday, July 23rd. As part of the festivities, fans who visit participating retailers receive a free special edition of Detective Comics number 27, featuring a reimagining of Batman's 1939 comic book debut, designed by Chip Kidd with the script by the New York Times #1 best-selling author Brad Meltzer. We've also got The Flash number 33, Future Flash fights Future Trickster. In the present, Barry solves a murder case, but he's about to be murdered by the killer himself. Will he be fast enough to save both timelines? Next we have He-Man and the Masters of the Universe number 15. The origin of She-Ra continues. As Adora struggles with the sins of her past, she and her brother He-Man must trek to the mysterious island Anwant Gwar. But when a horde fright zone stands in their way, He-Man calls upon the power of Grayskull to forge a path to Adora's destiny. We've also got Injustice Gods Among Us Year 2 number 8. Time jumps ahead, and while Superman's new role over Earth becomes more entrenched, the Birds of Prey celebrate the arrival of a new child. Any hope for a new beginning is short-lived, though, when Guy Gardner makes contact. He warns them that the Guardians are building to their final assault. The entire Green Lantern Corps is about to invade Earth. Next we have Justice League Dark number 33. A team member is possessed and the House of Mystery is about to enter the unknown void of non-being. Who will be left on the team by this issue's end? We've also got New 52 Future's End number 12. With Grifter still missing, his partner turns to the only person on Earth who may need more help than Cole. And 35 years from now, Brother Eye has conquered all of humanity, but what does it have planned? Next we have Red Lanterns number 33, Atrocities kicks into gear. The epic that the last year of Red Lanterns has been building to all along. It's open war between Atrocitus and Guy Gardner, and there's a powerful squadron of Red Lanterns on each side. But Guy Gardner could never have imagined what Atrocitus has been planning all this time. We've also got Secret Origins number 4. The latest explosive origins from DC Comics, the New 52, include Harley Quinn by Amanda Conner, Jimmy Palmiotti, and Stephanie Rowe, Green Arrow by Jeff Lemire, Dennis Cohen, and Bill Sienkiewicz, and Damian Son of Batman by Peter J. Tomasi and Ian Bertram. Next, we have Star-Spangled War Stories featuring G.I. Zombie number 1. Meet the soldier they call G.I. Zombie, a man who is neither dead nor alive, who fights for his country again and again and again. We've also got Superman number 33. It's up and away as the Titanic team of Jeff Johns, John Romita Jr., and Klaus Janson continue their epic run on the Man of Steel. In their second issue, we learn more about the mysterious Ulysses and what his emergence will mean to Clark Kent and the world. Meanwhile, a mysterious figure is targeting Metropolis with strange mechanical creations, but why? And what dark secret from Clark's past does it connect to? Next, we have Trinity of Sin Pandora number 13. As Pandora mourns the death of her lover, she recounts her relationship with his soul, reincarnated through the millennia, and how she's mourned over and over again. We've also got Unwritten Volume 2, Apocalypse number 7. In a dark land ruled by a crippled king, Tom Taylor searches for the one thing that can save the world, but only the pure of heart can even see it, and it probably never existed in the first place. And maybe the whole quest is a trap that's just been waiting for him to arrive. And we've got Wonder Woman number 33. It's the beginning of the end as writer Brian Azzarello and artist Cliff Chiang kick off the astonishing finale of their epic run. Olympus must fall and its rightful ruler must be restored, but in Diana's depraved family of demigods and gods, who can be trusted to rule with decency and justice? Out in trades this week, we've got Batman Black and White Volume 4 hardcover. The legendary Eisner Award-winning series Batman Black and White returns in a brand new volume featuring tales of the Dark Knight by some of comics' greatest writers and artists. Next, we have Justice League of America Vibe Volume 1 Breach trade paperback. The most unlikely member of the Justice League of America ever stars in his own title, collecting issues 1 through 10 of his series. Vibe discovers he's one of the most powerful individuals on Earth, but how did he get his abilities, and why does the JLA want him on the team? We've also got Superman Action Comics Volume 3 at the End of Days trade paperback. In these stories from Action Comics 13 through 18, the Multitude returns, and Superman must face them on Mars. Then the Man of Steel is on trial, and the jury is the anti-Superman army. Next, we have Superman Action Comics Volume 4 Hybrid hardcover. Determined to turn the people of Metropolis against the Man of Steel, Lex Luthor unleashes a virus on Metropolis capable of rewriting the DNA of those infected, including Superman. Superman's immune system eventually fights off the infection, but not before a hybrid Superman is created through the virus' ability to rewrite DNA. This new hybrid Superman is the only being capable of defeating the true Superman, and Lex will stop at nothing to see it accomplish its mission. Don't miss these stories from Action Comics number 19 through 24, plus a tale featuring Wonder Woman from Young Romance number 1, and the backup story from Superman Annual number 2. We've also got Swamp Thing by Brian K. Vaughan Volume 2 trade paperback. In these stories from Swamp Thing 11 through 20, Tefe helps a friend escape her father, a ruthless congressman, then runs headlong into radical environmentalists whose own plans are every bit as dangerous as the politicians. Plus, the real Swamp Thing returns at last. And we've got Unwritten Volume 9, the Unwritten Fables trade paperback. The world of Fables and the Unwritten collide in this epic comic event from the Unwritten number 50 to 54 as a terrible foe has seized the fairy tale homelands and our world. In desperation, the witches of Fabletown must summon the greatest mage the worlds have ever seen. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.